Let me first of all completely condemn the scenes that we have seen on our television screens and people have witnessed in their communities. These are sickening scenes, scenes of people looting, vandalising, thieving, robbing, scenes of people attacking police officers and even attacking fire crews as they're trying to put out fires. This is criminality, pure and simple, and it has to be confronted and defeated.
Well, UKIP leader Nigel Farage joins us now from Westminster. What needs to happen here, in your opinion?
Well, I think the response from the government is quite inadequate. To say that there are going to be 16,000 police on the streets of London tonight, well, fine, but of course we're drawing many of those police in from across the rest of the country, and this is not just a London-wide problem, as we saw from your last report. I also feel we're not sending out a strong enough signal that what is happening is wrong and it needs to stop. The police themselves are stretched beyond the limits of their own resources, and I would have thought the logical thing to do was to call the army in, under police control, and let's get more bodies on the streets. Let's give people a real disincentive to go out there, smash in shop windows and steal televisions.
I've said before that there is a major problem in our society with children growing up not knowing the difference between right and wrong. This is not about poverty, it is about culture. A culture that glorifies violence, that shows disrespect to authority, and that says everything about rights but nothing about responsibilities. In too many cases, the parents of these children, if they're still around, don't care where their children are or who they're with, let alone what they are doing. The potential consequences of neglect and immorality on this scale have been clear for too long, without enough action being taken. As I said yesterday, there is no one step that can be taken, but we need a benefit system that rewards work and is on the side of families. We need more discipline in our schools. We need action to deal with the most disruptive families. And we need a criminal justice system that scores a clear and heavy line between right and wrong. In short, all action necessary to help mend our broken society.
Deep into the night, we drive to North London. After days of destruction and looting, two young men agree to talk to us and give us their side of the story. Did you take to the streets?
Oh yeah, obviously we're all suffering, innit?
Did you see people looting on Saturday?
Yes, I saw a lot of people looting, and I was not against looting at all.
Do you think it's right?
It's entirely up to them, innit? Everyone's got their own decision. Everyone's got their own views on the situation. But me personally, I say the system, innit?
Everybody's poor. We're all poor. We are all
But
poor.
surely looting can't be the answer. It can't be.
Nobody's saying it's justified. Nobody's saying that at all. We're not saying it's right. But you have to understand, you have to accept that people are broke, people are poor, people are hungry. There's youth that got single parents, and they go home, they see their parents are not happy.
Do you think your parents would have been proud of what you did on Saturday?
Come on, then you're hearing me, mate. If I said yeah, then that means that would just flipping signify everything I've just said. Of course not. My parents will be very disgusted.
There's a lot of little kids out here that need stuff, but they ain't got money to go and buy it. So
You think crime is okay?
on bigger stores, I say go for it. It's gone from looting to something else now. It's
Why?
not just
Why
about
is it-
looting, it's turning into everything else.
What is it about now?
That I couldn't tell you.
Poverty. We're all suffering. The system's not helping us like how they say they are. They have these meetings, they're not helping the youths. There's no youth clubs in the estates, in urban estates as they call it. There's no money in the poorest communities. We see it over and over again. The richer will get richer, the poor will get poorer.
Looting can never be right. You can't justify stealing.
No, stealing is wrong. But if you are hungry and the only way you are programmed to survive is to steal, you're going to steal. It's in our human nature.
Stealing food if you're hungry, maybe that could be justified on some level,
Listen,
but stealing a plasma, where's the justification in that? That's not a necessity. You don't need that to live.
No, you don't. You really don't.
Do you feel that you would like to apologise?
No. I can't apologise. I could apologise if I've done something, but I know as an individual I have not gone to burn people's houses, but I am supporting the cause of looting if it's going to be against the system, if it's going to be against the government, which includes the police.
When do you think this is going to stop?
I think you can expect a whole lot more to come. A whole lot more.
Some ominous words there, ending the report by Rags Martel.